there's no doubt that the climate is changing. I mean, people need less convincing these days because you can see it in the weather patterns. You can see in the last few years, the hurricanes that we've experienced have been a lot more intense. You know, we could expect almost every year. Thankfully, this year we didn't see one. A Category 5 hurricane. Some are talking of Category 6 hurricanes. We have done a study. It's reflected in our National Coastal Risk Information Planning Platform. It's called NCRIP. And it tells us which areas are vulnerable and to what kind of event. So we know which areas are vulnerable to flooding, which areas will be vulnerable in the event of a storm, in the event of a quake, and so on. So it gives us an opportunity to plan. But it also informs people who are building along the coast and inward to say, like, if you want to build along the coast, these are the possibilities you would face, and it's cheaper or less expensive for you to include in your build-out plans to incorporate these climate resilient measures, because it will save you so much money in the long run. But there's also the community element, because a lot of the houses along the coast weren't built predicting these kinds of weather patterns, and so it places people at risk as well. And so there's a conversation now to be had about either strengthening making those houses more resilient in some areas, and what we're doing in coastal zone is maintaining some of the areas. Like, we just approved Clinkett, Sand Street, all the way to Oysters, to reinforce the coastline, so that even if there's an event, at least we have a barricade that protects the people from the event in those cases. But people now have to think differently about the way to build along the coast.